Shame that tune!
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, you are gathered here tonight in this holy cathedral of music, comedy, and infotainment at the dawn of a new millennium to witness a game show like no other. A game show where your fate is decided by a wheel that clicks as it spins. A game show where you'll hear stories so shameful they'd make Cosmo blush. A show where you hear songs so hastily composed the batter is still mostly wet. Are you ready to shame that tune? Welcome your dowdy co-hosts, Brian Costello and Abraham Limited.
All right. Hey, it's good to be here. Let's sing it like we used to.
Oh, and there's the, one of the microphone things that's so fun to have.
Oh, just like we used to.
Right.
You know, back in the 50s.
Everything's great,
Okay.
and I'm not a diva.
All right, here we go.
When life gives you a story too shameful not to share.
Yes. Like wedgies in the locker room or bubble gum in your hair.
There's a game show always standing by to take you there.
Shame that
It's your job to spin a yarn in 3 minutes flat.
Hey, but first you gotta spin the wheel of genres before that. Oh!
And in that genre, I'll compose a song. Please don't think me a brat, 'cause I shame that tune. Little more piano on the monitor. Crowd will let you know it's good by the noises that they make.
Hey, and then you just might win yourself a gift card or a cake. Whoosh!
Oh, either way, feel good about yourself. For goodness sake, you have to
Shame that tune.
shame that tune.
Shame that tune. Thank you. Hi everyone, welcome to Shame That Tune. Over here, it is my pleasure to introduce the man on the baby grand,
Oh my.
Abraham Levitan.
Oh, thank you. Wow. And over here, fresh from his honeymoon, way down in Key West, FLA, give it up for Mr. Brian Costello.
Thanks, Abraham. And yes, it's true. I've just gotten back from Key West this morning, and I was on my honeymoon. And not only that, I got to score what we call in the music biz a residency.
A residency. Wow. Sounds important. Where did you reside?
Well, it was a nightly residency performing a cappella renditions of classic rock songs at one of my favorite watering holes down in Key West, a little place on Duval Street called Oyster Harry's Conch Shack and Bikini Dock. If you're down there, check it out. They serve potent mixed drinks called, get this, cocktails, brought out to you by ladies. And the ladies, they wear bikinis.
Wow, that sounds sexual. Did you make a lot of money?
Well, yes, and by yes I mean no, but not really. But I did do one song that always got a favorable response down in Key West, and it went over so well. I'd like to bring it up to Chicago and perform it for you tonight. It's by Bout. You guys like Seeger, right?
Yes, they call them the Silver Bullet Band.
Yes, sir. Indeed. And in the interest of time, I'm going to cut went right to the part of the song, Turn the Page, that really got the audience hooting and hollering like you wouldn't believe. And I hope it has that same effect on you. Sitting here tonight at the Hideout. It's the dramatic breakdown part of the song, and I changed the last line. And audiences down there, they lapped it up. So here we go. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, wish you had a joint instead. I get it. You're in Chicago. You're hip. You're urban. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is a more sophisticated audience, Brian. I'm sure you can tell the difference between the Hideout and Oyster Harry's Conch Shack and Bikini Dock.
No, it's about. Look, guys, I flew back for my honeymoon from Key West, where I had scored that primo gig, a nightly residency. And I'd come back here just so we could do our show. And, you know, flights were canceled. The lines were long. I'm fucking tired. And I get back and the city's just like cold as fucking shit. Look, I don't like to make requests, you guys, but for me, I need you to hoot and holler when I sing Turn the Page. Just do this for me, please. We're going to try this again. And when I make the reference to wishing I had a marijuana cigarette instead, I want you to raise your glasses and hoot and holler and be glad you're alive to party hardy and not be tardy. Please and thank you, okay? So, one more time. Okay, here we go. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head. You smoke the day's last cigarette, wish you had a joint instead.
We sure are glad you made it back, Brian. Wow. Although I don't know if you're back yet. But I gotta say, I think the news I'm about to share is just a little bit more exciting than your nightly a cappella residency in Key West. Say, guys, ever heard of Oprah Winfrey? Yeah. Well, we've been working on a pilot for her cable network, the OWN. It's for a program called Artiste on Artiste. We think it's the makings of a smash, because really, who doesn't want to see two artistes talking to each other about how important the arts are to themselves? Anyway, we have some raw footage to show you, so sit back, relax, and enjoy our pilot episode of Artiste on Artiste.
Hello, my name is Brian Costello, and as you can tell by my beard, I am an artiste.
My name is Abraham Levitan, and as you can tell by my whimsical hat, I am an artiste.
And this is Artiste
on Artiste.
So, I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Thank you, and now you.
It's great to be here. Tell me a little bit about your process. Like when you wake up in the morning, do you have eggs? And what kind of eggs? Is it a brunch or more of an oatmeal and blueberry kind of guy? A smoothie?
Right.
I've always wondered that about you because you seem like a get up and go kind of artiste. I do find that I like to work as I have breakfast, so I go for something, you know, that I try to keep writing or practicing my left-hand drumstick control while I pour cereal or make coffee. Like, I can do that. I can just kind of walk around, I can tap, you know, or I can just write, like, while I'm eating my cereal.
Now, if I may, yeah, sooner or later we have to get to this question. What's the cereal?
I try to take the brand.
Sure.
But if there's Captain Crunch, I'm gonna, I sometimes feel the need to, you have your whimsical hat, I go for my whimsical cereals.
Don't touch my hat. One of the things that I'm fascinated with is the art of the interview, the art of the conversation.
Diets.
We're having it right now. It's totally natural. But for some people, it would be less natural to sit here and express genuine curiosity about another human being, as I'm doing to you right now.
And I must say, going into this, I was quite excited. And I approached this with two goals in mind. One, to listen.
Listening.
Fundamental, especially if you play music, as I'm sure.
Absolutely.
It requires a lot of listening.
Hey, open ears, open mind.
That's right, and which leads to my second, to learn.
And yes, because it's a higher spiritual calling to listen, I love to listen as well.
It is.
Which leads me to my next question.
Well, shoot.
Do you think I'm a good interviewer?
You skate around the surface and you coil,
Yeah.
spiral,
Yeah.
slowly to the core of the interviewee.
I've been told that I go very deep.
You do.
I do seem to stimulate a type of love that is so pure that I often question, is it earthly in nature? No. Probably up there. Divine.
The audience, God love them. They innately grasp this. And
In the manner of a child, in the manner of
yes, it's just something they gravitate towards.
Yeah.
And they can't, like a child, they cannot verbalize this.
Right.
So the best they can manage is woo! And
right, we love that. We do love that.
We love the woo. One of those people they can be the next you.
Right.
I mean, after you're dead, of course, decades away.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, but they,
As Kobe Bryant said, I ain't passing shit.
it's a 24/7 job, so I feel like a lot of people don't entirely understand what we do here. I mean, this is what we do. This is the stage. This is our office. Okay, welcome back to Shame That Tune. All right, so let's talk about how we play our little game here. We have three contestants. They come up one at a time. They will spin this here wheel of musical subgenres that are inspirational / motivational / resolutionary in nature. Is that a word? I don't know. And then they tell an embarrassing anecdote either from their diary or just they tell a story from middle school or high school, thereabouts. And then I get the pleasure of interviewing them for 4 minutes. And then Abraham here makes up a song on the spot about the story. Whichever came up here on this wheel of musical subgenres. And to help us guide through the wheel of musical subgenres, give a warm Chicago Streets and Sanitation District welcome to our intern. I'm sorry, what's her name again?
Patricia.
Oh, Swayze. Yes,
Patricia
Swayze, ladies and gentlemen. She's glad to be here. You can tell. So let's go through the wheel here. All these different categories. Oh, first one, very inspirational song, "The Man in the Mirror." Change his ways.
Yeah.
Yes. Tina Turner, "Simply the Best."
But that's been a motivational song on a number of occasions.
I've done many an aerobic workout to that. Everybody hurts sometimes.
I think the point of that is you get over it.
Yes. Jimmy Eat World.
Take some time.
Brian Hay Music. Celine Dion.
Right.
Vegas favorite.
She was on that boat that sank, wasn't she?
The Titanic, yes. Her music lives on. Her music lives on.
God bless.
Oh, here's one of my favorites. The Greatest Love of All by Whitney. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like the best in its class.
Yes, simply the best. Our favorites on the wheel, Billy Joel. This one's River of Dreams. Dreams like a river.
He's so comfortable wherever he is.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Be it Russia, Central Park. Here's one. The band's so awesome they named it after the city in which we live, Chicago. You're the inspiration. You're the meaning of my life. You're the inspiration.
Technically a Peter Cetera solo record.
For some of you playing at home. Yeah. Speaking of Chicago, another local favorite, Survivor, Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
Many a montage has been sweetened by the fruits of Survivors. U2, Beautiful Day. U2.
You know, they say on YouTube that if you don't like that song, it's like not liking air. Pass the oxygen mask.
Wilson Phillips. Hold on.
Yeah.
For one more day. One more day.
He was the guy who said he's going to wait till the midnight hour.
That's right.
Yeah.
Little Memphis Soul for you.
Yeah.
Memphis Soul. Yes.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay, and now this one's blank, which means we need some help from you, the audience. So maybe you think of a motivational or inspirational or resolutionary kind of group or artist. Feel free to shout it out, and then our intern will write it down.
Turn back time!
I'm going to count to 3, and then just yell it as loud as you can. Make sure that we can hear.
Turn back time,
okay.
share!
So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. We got Cher. I Believe I Can Fly. Africa by Toto. Come On Eileen. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Decision's been made.
Angel of the Morning.
We're going to turn back time with that legend, Shay.
Turn Back Time by Cher. Here we go. Okay, so thank you, Patricia Swayze. And before we bring up our first contestant, this is our 20th show, by the way. Big 2-0. And we've had the coach for pretty much all those episodes, Jonathan Messenger, and sadly, for the show, but joyfully for him, the motherfucker got his wife pregnant and they're having twins. And by motherfucker, I mean I love the guy. We're very, very happy for him, but yeah, he's got a lot on his plate right now. Twins. So we wish him all the best. We hope he comes back sometime, but we were looking for someone to take his place, and he kind of dropped a hint that he had a second cousin out in California who might be able to fill his tennis shoes, and we'd like to introduce him for you tonight. New to the show, very mellow guy. Really glad he's here. Please welcome the life coach.
Thank you, Hyde, for such a warm, gentle reception. As Brian said, he had some big shoes to fill, and simply out of respect, I just could not wear shoes tonight in his honor. The coach brought a lot of charisma to the show every week. He rounded us all up at the beginning of every chant with a sports like, "Shame that tune." Surely you remember it. We've all enjoyed these last 20 episodes quite a bit. I thought I would try a different approach. A little bit of a West Coast vibe. So I want everyone here to just close their eyes, put their palms up, and just follow my gentle instructions as we dip our toes into the lake of shame, only to be baptized for personal growth. please, I want you to breathe in real deep, real deep. Hold it for just 1 second, and when you let out, I want to hear you say shame very quietly. Okay, here we go. Shame. Yes. We're 1/3 of the way there. All right, we're going to breathe back in, and this time when you let out, I want to hear you say that. In. There it is. Okay, and out. That. Ooh, I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable up here on stage. I hope you guys are right there with me. The energy you're putting out there is just great. Let's close it out real strong here. You guessed it, we're going to say tune. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's hold this one for a second. And 2. Shame that tune, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so welcome to be here with you tonight. Let's keep this positive energy rolling throughout tonight's episode. And Brian Costello, why don't you just take us on this beautiful spiritual rodeo that only you know how to direct, friend. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, also, sorry, I forgot one more quick thing. Sorry, California Bout. We just roll with it, bro. The coach also had a whistle. A contestant will have 3 minutes to tell a story, and he would give him a whistle. And I appreciate that approach, real machismo, real strong. But what I elect to do is I'm going to light an incense of my choice, sandalwood, at 2 minutes to awaken another kind of deep feeling within you so you can really close out strong. And if you go past that, I'm just going to start coughing a little bit. So, contestants, good luck to all of you. Abraham? Great.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. Life coach. The stage is going to smell like sandalwood. I don't know if this was part of the contract. Yikes.
Sandalwood makes me shit.
Me too, dude.
Shit, that tune. Oh no.